watched a video on YouTube. It was like a live stream webcam that showed pier, the Huntington Beach Pier, and it was a place that I was really interested in coming to. And in fact, California in general has been for a very long time a place I was interested in coming to. In fact, going back at least 10 years, I saw some videos that showed the Big Sur coast, 17-mile drive, and all of that was very interesting. I was captivated by it because it was so different from the coastline that I'm used to in Atlanta, Georgia, and all my life now. And anytime I would go to the beach, anytime I would go to the coast, whether it's Georgia coast or South Carolina or down in Florida, I traveled extensively in Florida, and in all those areas, along the East Coast is very flat. So I was used to the ocean. When you get to the ocean, it goes flatter and flatter as you go further and further south. And when I saw a video, and I remember sitting outside of my parents' home in the backyard, rocking on the bench on a sunny afternoon. This was 10 years ago, and I watched a video that I can't find on YouTube anymore. If I find it, I'll put it down in the description. It was showcasing a 17-mile drive and Blue Steep Bridge in Big Sur, and I just got captivated with the place, seeing all those mountains and cliffs descending into the water. The water looked really beautiful and clear in many places, and so I was hooked. I really wanted to come to California. Now, I didn't. I just life happened, and I was in high school at that time, and other dreams and other goals were more were more prevalent at the time. Life happened, so I didn't do that. But about a year ago, I took a trip with a with an ex girlfriend. I mean, fortunately, we're not together right now, but we took a trip for an anniversary celebration. We went down to Miami, Florida, and I had never gone that far south. We drove the whole east coast of Florida. And I remember seeing coconut trees for the first time, and I just got really fascinated with traveling. You know, I hadn't traveled much. I'd gone up to Washington, D.C. Like 9 years ago to visit family, and I'd gone to the coast or the mountains of Georgia, which are all beautiful places, but I never had gone that far south. And I went down to Miami, and it was beautiful, especially the areas north of Miami. I think Juneau and Jupiter, Florida, are probably the most beautiful parts of the state. Beautiful beaches, uh, gin clear water. But I saw coconut trees, and I remember one time we were at this hotel, and I went into the bathroom, and in the shower they had a window. It was just a square hole in the wall. There was no glass. There was just a little curtain that blew in the wind. And I looked through the curtain and I saw, although it was flat, people's yards, fences in their yards, and I saw coconut trees, and mango trees, and banana trees, and all kinds of tropical foliage. And I looked and I was just thinking, am I in the Philippines? Am I somewhere in the South Pacific? Am I somewhere in the tropics? Because I felt like I was in a completely different country. You know, I felt like I was in a totally different part of the world. And so that captivated me. And then I started thinking, I never went west. I've gone north, I've gone south all my life. I never went west of Georgia. Hardly even went into Alabama. Really, that border with Alabama and Georgia was just about as far west as I would go. That's like 40, 50 miles away from Atlanta. I never went west. I've never gone west. All right, I've gone north, not even too much north. I've just gone up to D.C. once. I've been south throughout Florida, which I love, but I've never been west. California came to mind. In fact, the West Coast has always, for probably more than 10 years, in some way captivated me because I do photography and I was inspired to do that by photographers that live in Oregon and the work they do out there. And then, of course, Big Sur, that's the 17-mile drive, the Bixby Bridge, the Clay Falls, all of that really captivated me. And so I was, again, drawn to go out there. But I started watching videos about the California coast. I would go on Google Earth and I would look at the coast of California, and I saw a video of it was like a live webcam of Huntington Beach Pier that I would see people walking up and down the pier. And I saw that video even when they were having the winter storm. I watched that video to see what it was like then. And well, here I am, Huntington Beach Pier. I am standing and now walking on the same pier that I watched in those videos, on those live stream webcams. I am standing on the same pier, and the whole point of this video is to tell you that dreams can come true. This was a dream. In fact, this is the farthest south I've gone already in California. I've been here for a little while. I started around Carmel and Monterey. I did the 17-mile drive. I saw the Bixby Bridge. I saw McWay Falls. I saw the cliffs and mountains on the ocean. So I've already gone down the coast. But here I am. Here I am. And the reason for this video is to tell you that dreams can come true, because this was just a dream. This was just a place that I would look at on a YouTube video, on a live stream, and you can find it on YouTube. Just type in Huntington Beach live cam, and it'll show you this pier and people walking up and down the pier. But here I am in person. This is a dream come true. So, and in fact, this entire trip, going all the way out here, traveling half the California coast, this is a dream come true. So how does this happen? And the way I'm going to tell you is, it was not easy. It took extensive planning. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of work. And when you really want to do something and you have a goal in your life, it's going to be hard. That's kind of God, the universe, whatever you may call it, the source. That's the way in which it tests your tenacity, by putting challenges in the way. In fact, I had a choice between taking this trip and getting an apartment in Atlanta. And I knew if I got an apartment in Atlanta, I wouldn't be able to take the trip because I'd be financially tied to Atlanta. So I ended up moving out by renting an Airbnb, then living in my car. It was a rough transitioning to learning how to sleep in my car, but it's been instrumental in this trip. Here I am. I'm in Huntington Beach, and when you really want something, the key is to know that it can happen. The key to dreams coming true is to know that they can, and then to not stop until they do. When you really want something, know that it can happen. Know that it is possible. And I am living proof, because again, like I said, here I am in Huntington Beach, California, and the farthest west I had ever gone was the border with Georgia. I have driven the entire country all the way over to here. I have been traveling for a whole month. I've driven across the entire United States, and I have done that not explicitly, but right now, just kind of as a side effect of it, and in part to show you that dreams can come true, and the things that you want to do, the places you want to go that you dream to go to, the things you want to do with your life that you dream to do. If you want to play the guitar and you want to do it at live events, if you want to work in a certain kind of vocation, whatever it is. You want to have a family, they're all possible. They can all happen. Believe that they can, even when it's hard to, and don't stop until they do happen. And understand that the challenge is going to be there as a test, and when you get through the challenge, it makes the reward even more enjoyable. I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you accomplish the dreams that you've got.